Welcome to the Explainer. You know, it's a situation literally every driver dreads, but honestly, almost nobody really prepares for it. I'm talking about the dead battery. It always seems to happen at the absolute worst possible time, right? Today, we're going to unpack the logistics of unexpected car battery failures. We'll be using a real-world operational case study from Schertz, Texas, just to see exactly how modern roadside rescue handles the whole shebang.
Ever been stranded by a dead battery? Just picture, you're packing up, you're already running, 10 minutes late? You get in, you turn the key, and all you hear is that rapid, dreaded click, 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 and then nothing. It is a universal stressor. Your whole schedule just completely halts, and that anxiety of being stranded kicks right in. But while this problem is literally as old as cars themselves, the solutions? Well, they've evolved a lot. Schertz, Texas, the crossroads connecting San Antonio, New Braunfels, and Sagoon. So, to give you some context, Schertz is a major commuter zone. When a battery fails here, it escalates instantly. You've got heavy traffic, long-distance travelers, and massive commercial fleets constantly rolling through. A stalled vehicle in this mix isn't just a personal delay, it's a massive bottleneck and a serious safety hazard for everyone out on the road.
Why professional services matter. Safety, convenience, and reliability. You know, when a breakdown happens right on the shoulder of a busy highway, waving down a stranger, that's really no longer the smartest move. Professional operations prioritize securing these highly dangerous areas first and foremost. Plus, modern vehicle electrical systems are incredibly complex. If you improperly jump a car using old jumper cables from your trunk, you can literally fry the onboard computers. Professionals bring the exact reliability needed to prevent that kind of catastrophic, super expensive damage.
This single mechanical issue sends very different ripple effects depending on exactly who is behind the wheel. For local drivers stuck at home or work, it's really about fast response and just getting that peace of mind back. For travelers out on the highway, it's all about reliable extraction and minimizing those huge trip delays. And for commercial fleet managers, well, every single minute of downtime bleeds revenue, so minimizing business disruption is absolutely the top priority.
Schertz Towing Solutions, 24/7 availability, transparent pricing, serving all vehicles, and using modern diagnostic tools. Delivering customized solutions takes a really comprehensive operational model, exactly like our case study here. Modern roadside assistance has evolved way beyond just a simple tow truck. These days, operations require 24/7 metro-wide logistics, totally transparent pricing with absolutely no hidden fees to protect vulnerable drivers, and the capacity to handle everything from motorcycles to massive commercial fleets.
Jump start versus battery replacement. Those modern diagnostic tools we just mentioned, they are absolutely critical for on-site triage. A technician has to instantly figure out, does this vehicle just need a quick power boost to restart, or is the battery completely dead and needs a total on-site swap? By testing the electrical system's load capacity right there on the shoulder, they prevent that absolute nightmare scenario of jumping a dead cell, only for you to break down again, 5 miles down the road.
Complimentary roadside services. Tire changes, lockouts, emergency fuel and winching. A true roadside partner knows that a dead battery is really just one piece of the puzzle. A solid safety net has to cover all the bases. Maybe you've got a flat tire or an accidental lockout, or you need an emergency fuel delivery or even winching out of a ditch. The ultimate operational goal here is total recovery, just getting the driver moving safely again, no matter what went wrong.
Proactive battery maintenance. Check terminals, inspect the system, turn off lights, and park in the shade. Okay, actually, let's pivot for a second. Because the most efficient rescue is for sure the one you never even have to make. Proactive maintenance is your absolute best first line of defense. We're talking about routinely checking your battery terminals for corrosion and doing regular electrical inspections. And this is a big one, especially in extreme heat like in Texas. Park in the shade. It can drastically prolong your battery life by stopping the internal fluids from literally evaporating.
Invest in a portable jump starter for emergencies. If you want to take your preparedness to the absolute next level, this is a real game changer. More and more modern drivers are grabbing these compact, high-output lithium-ion battery packs. They literally just fit right in your glove box. Having one essentially makes you your own first responder. You can instantly bypass the wait time and get yourself out of a highly stressful situation safely and quickly. Environmentally responsible disposal and recycling of old batteries. But hey, what actually happens when a battery is completely dead and swapped out on the side of the road? Well, the responsibility definitely doesn't end at the vehicle. Modern operations integrate environmentally responsible disposal and recycling right into their standard workflows. It shows a much broader, holistic commitment to the community that goes way beyond just clearing up traffic.
How long does a jump start actually take? So, we've covered the logistics, but let's be real. If you are ever sitting there stranded, just staring at your dashboard, your main anxiety usually boils down to this one simple question. When you make that call for help, how much of your day is officially gone?
15 to 30. Based on the dispatch data from our Schertz case study, the answer is actually surprisingly fast. Usually, it's just a brisk 15 to 30 minutes. Now, obviously, this window is going to fluctuate a bit based on your exact location and rush hour traffic, but just knowing this specific benchmark drastically cuts down the anxiety of the unknown. Help is highly localized, which means it's almost always much, much closer than you think.
Is your vehicle ready for the road ahead? So, what does this all mean for us? The crucial question really is, are you ready? We've seen exactly how fast a simple battery failure can disrupt an entire traffic network, and how professional dispatch science steps in to mitigate that chaos. So take those proactive maintenance steps seriously. Maybe grab one of those portable starters for your glove box. But rest easy, knowing that if you do happen to hear that dreaded click, modern roadside assistance is absolutely standing by. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll catch you on the next Explainer.